here we implement switch content of particular tab. Like each tab have its own content and all content is scrollable. So for that, first for separating each switch content, I comment and take id. This id is related to data tab of particular switch layout, and after that I take two buttons, one for left scrolling and another one is right, and data direction is left, and inside button for designing left arrow and right arrow take as inside a span. This one is the right arrow, and this is the class which for handling UL and LIs. So take switch container, and after that take another div with class switch container track, like tracking all UL and LIs. This is the list, and switch container list I take here. I take as a div, but you can use UL, and after that LIs, and after LI this is the subheading of switch content, and after subheading take lots of LIs, but before wrap inside the UL. So this is the class sub switch list and defined different LIs. If you want this element as a clickable, so take as a anchor tag, and inside href you can write your URLs related to that LIs. And first one is by default first two LIs are visible, and if you want to show more div more LIs, so for that you can click view more, and after view more these all LIs are invisible or hidden. So for click view more, I will handle this from JavaScript, and this is the hidden LIs. So all LIs are wrapped inside a div. So when you click after view more, when you click a view more, then these these LIs which is hidden at starting are visible. And last one is the view less. So when you click view less LI, then all LIs, all displayed LIs are invisible again. Now we can simply design these div LIs and ULs in CSS. So first I take like switch content. So for content, give padding 20 pixels and left right 0, display none at starting, but for designing purpose I can comment this. So I can simply design these elements. And now it's part 4 h3, font size be 16 pixel, font weight I take 600, and here you can, this is the not list style, this is the line height 24 pixel. I mistakenly write list style. Margin bottom is 10 pixel, and design the buttons. Position be absolute because parent one is relative position, so I can take as a absolute. Border radius is 50% and border none. Color text top 50%. You can simply remove the border radius because I simply want as a arrow. I remove the background, so here border radius and border is not affected here. You can also get rid of this. You can simply use this one, top, transform, cursor, z index, justify content is center. I want button as in center, so use display the flex. And first one is opacity 0.1. when I hover, then it will be visible more clearly. So for that, on switch content hover, the section scroll button is visible, so opacity is 0.9. now you can see. And after that, design the which one part, like scroll button and span tab, the arrow section. So for that, top is -6 pixel, font size I want some greater so it's visible more clearly, and position be relative. After define or design each one, so the position of left and right buttons, left button I take left as 0, so it's aligned to left, and for right be a 0, so both buttons are now separated from each other. And next one is container, where all UL and LIs are present. So for that, basically outline is like when you click on any text or any element, then the cursor is visible here there. So for that I use outline none and visibility visible. Now track, so for that overflow I don't want, so hidden, position be relative, z index is 0. Next one is which one, yeah, this div. Basically this is not a div, this you can take as UL. Here I use div, WebKit backface visibility hidden, display as a MS flex box, display flex. So above 3 are the browser compatibility, and height be I want 100% for respective div, margin be 0, and padding here not important, is basically when you override the CSS functionality, like parent have some CSS and a same div has a different classes. So for that, if you use already use this functionality and you want to override, so for that purpose we use the not important in CSS. And MS overflow style none, these three are again browser compatibility. Now design the now I take like different li, so now these two are the parallel one. If you want like something is missed from your side, so you can simply pause the videos and write all the codes. And I don't want to display the scrollable bar in different browser, so for that I display none. Now design the slide, so width I take 30%, like each li have the width of 30% in desktop side, like if your screen is bigger, so for that width is 30%, margin bottom 20 pixel. And next one is the WebKit backface visibility hidden, and box sizing is border box, MS flex negative is 0, flex shrink. So these all are the flex properties of CSS, I think introduced in CSS 3 or 5, I don't know. Now list style type none. Now you can see here the unheaded part and the headed part. So position relative. Now design the UL. List style, type none, padding 0, sub switch list li. I target the li of UL, margin B 5 pixel 0 means top bottom 5 pixel, and target the anchor tab of li. For text decoration none, color be black, I want black, font weight 400 and font size little bit smaller, yeah, 15 pixel, line height 24 pixel. Sub switch list li a hover means when you hover a particular li's, then text decoration is underlined, and color I want this one. You can customize according to you. Now you can check here on hover, the color of the anchor tab is different. And for, yeah, that's good for me. Now which part is remaining? View more. So now view more is visible black, but I want some different color. So both view more and view less, both I want as a some different color like red. So for that color be now change the color, it's fine. Cursor pointer, font size 13 pixel, smaller than the above one, so you can easily distinguish. And what we can do now, we handle from JavaScript like hide or unhide li's. When we click on view mode, then hided part will be visible, and when we click on view less, then again it hide. So first I grab the view more by query selector and loop through, because I have the different I have more than one classes for view more. So for that I first grab the class, then loop through all of them and grab the particular one. So for that when we how I can find the which one is clicked? So for that I find the closest UL, and in parent UL I get the class, I get the whole div, and from above. And if you want like how these JS are actually worked, so you can easily debug in browser side. In previous video I think I will show here also, so you can direct debug in browser and check how these variables have get the values, and how like query selector is worked. So in parent UL I get all the div, and for that I get the class like after view more of li. And here show count, I want some value shows which how many li's are invisible, how many li's are not visible. So for that I want like numbers of li's. So first get the count and get the after view more and check if after view more have not any li's. So for that case first need to check length, if the length should be greater than 1, if not then simply style that view more is none, means that li is not visible. And after that count span, I want to show the text, so hidden element I got the li's, all li's, and find the length and minus the 1. Now you can check here, get the values, dynamic values. Now fire the event on view more text. So when I click, then got the parent one like which one is clicked, got the next siblings, and parent one be display as a block. These are the styling which are handled in JavaScript. And for view style, it's display none. And now again, so these events are now working fine. So when I click here, I forget write view less in li, so you can write here first view less in each sections of tab. Now you can check here, these are working fine.